The excitement was building. There were only 6.5 weeks to go. The room was ready and the bags were packed. Only something was going wrong. What could be happening? This was too early. It wasn't time yet. A quick ride to the hospital confirmed one thing. My first child was on his way. After being transferred to a bigger hospital and battling nature for 3 days, there was nothing else that could be done. After delivery, I barely had the chance to look at my son as the nurses rushed him away. Hours later, when we were finally able to see him, we didn't even get to hold him. We couldn't even touch him. But God was good. We said a prayer over him, and by the next morning he had improved greatly. The nurses were amazed. After being told he would be in the hospital for 6 to 7 weeks, we were being released and sent home after only 1 week. Once again, God was truly good. He was making my dreams come true. You see, my dream has always been to be a wife and mother. And even through all these events, I could see God working. I am the oldest of 7 children, and my dad is the youngest of 18 children. So it's pretty easy to say that I've been from a big family and can take care of kids. While others dreamed of being teachers, doctors, or lawyers, my dream was to be a wife and mom. At the age of 18, I packed my suitcases and headed south to attend Lee. This is where I met my husband. A week after my 20th birthday, we were married. 2.5 years later is when we welcomed our first son. We've now been married for almost 17 years, and we have 2 boys and a girl. These are my children's baby books. All their milestones and memories have been written down in these books. I chose to be a stay-at-home mom as much as possible. I didn't want to miss any of these moments. The sacrifices I made have been worth it to me. Even though we may have went without physical possessions sometimes, the rewards have far outweighed anything money could buy. These books are also a reminder to me of all the sacrifices I made and all the experiences of being a mother. Each time I wrote an event in their books, my dreams were being accomplished. My road through motherhood has not always been a happy one. I've been on the other side too. When my oldest son was a year old, I found out I was expecting again. I knew it would be tough, but I knew we would make it. However, life doesn't always turn out how you expect it to. After another quick ride to the emergency room, things turned out differently. This time I was sent home without my precious child that was growing inside of me, and who I'd already started to love. But God was still there with me. 10 months later, we welcomed the birth of our second son. Even though that was the most difficult experience I've ever been in, I would truly say now, looking back, that I wouldn't trade it. You see, it's made me appreciate the children I have. It's made me the person I am. Now, when I run into another woman who's been through the same experience, I can truly say I know what they've been through. Even though at the time it was very painful and I didn't think joy would come in the morning, God turned those things into good. I am proud to say I'm a mother. I have many hopes and dreams for the future. But being a mother is and will always be my greatest accomplishment. As Psalms 113:9 says, and he settles the barren woman in her home as a happy mother of children. I am that happy mother who God so graciously gave the things that she asked for. Thank you.
That was good. That was wonderful. That was beautiful.
Made you cry.
Made me cry.
Melinda White introduction speech.